This is Michael. ASMR. I'm just gonna be chiseling you. I don't have a chisel, but I have a pen, and that's part of my creative genius to come up with something like that. It's really clever, isn't it? What does chiseling you mean in an ASMR context? It's pretty much just this. Are you ready? Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, chisel. I just filmed 5 minutes of doing this, and then I realized it wasn't filming. So I'm well practiced with my chiseling skills by now, so you're getting the best version of chiseling. Chisel, 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 chisel. Such a clumsy motherfucker. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. What am I chiseling? All you folk out there, I don't know what I'm chiseling. I'm just chiseling because it seemed like a good idea at the time. Chisel, 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 chisel. Sometimes you got to chisel away your problems. Chisel, 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 chisel. Make them more manageable. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Right. Warm it up. Who am I fucking kidding? It's boiling in the UK at the moment, even at night, which means sleep is hard to come by. Ironically, for an ASMR guy. Chisel, 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 chisel. Sorry for being so close, by the way, but it's the only way this chiseling works. Chisel, 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 chisel. So you get to see my unique mug up close. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. I just finished watching Game of Thrones half an hour ago. I managed to avoid the main spoilers, which was amazing, I know. Chisel, 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 chisel. I won't be saying any spoilers here. Chisel, 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 just in case. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, I highly recommend it. Watch it with an open mind, and you should love it. One of the greatest TV shows of all time. Chisel, 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 including the ending. Again, if you watch the ending with an open mind, you should love it. It all makes sense, in my opinion. Fantastic ending to a fantastic show. Chisel, 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 chisel. So we're just chiseling at some of the Game of Thrones haters now, you know. They mean well. Chisel, 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 chisel. But they are not doing well, and there's a big difference. Chisel, 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 chisel. Always think for yourself. And chisel with a pen. That will make sure you think for yourself. Chisel, 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 chisel. I could chisel on the microphone a bit, couldn't I? Chisel, 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 chisel. Why does saying a word become so hard after you've said it 100 times? Chisel, 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 chisel. Shouldn't it become easier to say? Chisel, 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 chisel. Maybe it just sort of loses meaning, so it just becomes a noise instead of a word. That's some deep thinking right there. Chisel, 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 chisel. Sweating like a motherfucker in it. Jesus. Motherfucker sweat apparently. Chisel, 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 who? Chisel, 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 chisel. The collar momentarily fucks off when I press it. Chisel, 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 chisel. See, I'm chiseling away at the webcam. Before long, I'll have a broken webcam. If this fucking thing makes me restart this video again, anyway. Right, chisel, 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 chisel. Just little chisels, little micro chisels from Michael. Chisel, 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 chisel. I think the problems are being cut down to size, don't you? Remember, you just have some problems. Pick up a pen and chisel them away. Chisel, 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 chisel. A problem like getting to sleep. Chisel, 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 chisel. You don't need a hammer, just a chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Chisel, 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 chisel. Hope you enjoyed my unique, hopefully effective ASMR chiseling. And my glasses keep falling off my fucking face because of my sweat. Good night, everyone. Back soon. Sleep well.